guardian with you that is just so powerful. It's very similar to the energy when I feel Mother Teresa come around. When I feel her energy come in. I have a very, very dear friend who actually worked with her in Calcutta. And when you would feel her presence, when she physically was in human form, her presence was that way. You have a guide that has a presence with you that's very similar to that right now. That's why you are feeling you can move through life almost as if you feel like you're not touching the ground. Do you get those moments?
Yes. Where
you feel like, wow, somebody's really kind of helping? That's her. This is this guide. This is that energy that's coming forward for you. She's saying move with humbleness, move with love, move with compassion and kindness within your heart. As long as you do that and as long as you stay in that place, you will find that you do not leave footprints upon the face of the earth. The prints that you leave are those of blessings, of tears, and of joy, and of happiness. I want to honor her. Thank you. You have an energy similar to what I picked up with his. You have someone who I would put within your energy field around your body that's in a spousal position. It could have been a sister that you held a really strong relationship to. It could have been a brother that you held a really, but it has that spousal energy. It has that connection of being there for each other. And they're just passing in and they're saying, I'm here. There you go. We've got your aunt then. She holds herself as though she felt like she was married to you. As though she were a very strong point with you. She holds herself right here.
Do they also give us any advice from the other side? Because I have a big problem actually right now with my third son.
Okay.
A very big problem, and I do not know how to solve it.
Did she not have a lot of patience with people when they wouldn't listen? Because I actually saw her come up and it was kind of like, okay, let him get it, let it bring the information in. Yes, she is saying that you need to use a lot of wisdom and it's going to take a lot of patience. Legal issues? Legal issues?
Right.
Okay. Because I'm seeing the bars, I'm seeing the legal system markings. And she's saying that a lot of patience is what's needed, but she's also saying tough love is needed. Patience within yourself, patience within, but sometimes taking that grounding and that firm stand of tough love.
Does that mean I would take a lawyer?
Should you take a lawyer? Yes. I'm hearing yes. They're not giving me any hesitation. They're not giving me any, I'm not seeing a red flag that says don't get a lawyer. I'm seeing in the immediate response is yes.
I came only for you. There is nothing else. I came only for you.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you.
All the way from Jamaica, just for you.
Oh, and we met in the middle. I came from Alaska. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, bless you. And know that, yes, you're going to have the strength that you need to get through it. You're going to have the courage that you need. And yes, I would take legal counsel. Does that mean you'll hire them and maybe use them? Maybe they can give you information that you need as counsel, as the form of counsel. There's still... They're still showing me that there's something for you that you tend to want to give yourself out. You want to tend to, like if you could, you would kind of give everybody in this room a petal off of your flower and stand there with an empty stem. And they're saying it's time for you to hold the whole flower and go, oh, and let that flower heal your heart. Okay? Still do for others and still love others and still be there for others, but you need to do for yourself as well. Okay? That's a message I'm hearing for many of you in the room here, so if you feel like I'm repeating that, they're telling me to share that with this group today. There are many of us who we forget this right here. So would everybody put your hand right here. Close your eyes. Take your deep breath. Feel the whole vibration of the room get higher?
Yes.
Everybody feel it get a little colder? That means
Yeah.
more of them came in, guys. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Do that. Love yourself. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself that embrace. Nobody else in the world is going to give it to you. Nobody else in the world is going to be there for you. You need to be there for yourself. And once you are, everyone else is then going to become a part. Everybody else that's supposed to be on a higher frequency, on our vibration, is going to come to us. It's going to happen. It's going to manifest itself. Okay? Stop and see me at the booth. I think there's some more stuff on a private level that they would like to share with you. And come see me. I probably won't remember this conversation. If any of you approach me afterwards and say, oh, by the way, you were talking, I'm going to say, I did. Okay?
What's
Because
your booth number?
we're in 406. When I connect, I don't remember. It's kind of a safe mechanism, I believe, that they gave me. That when I'm connected, a lot of times I feel like I'm in quantum leap, where I go over here in another room and
So it's channeling?
and then they can just, and let them come through and bring the information in. You have a hug that's unbelievable being given to you right now. And I believe this is from a teacher who's saying, it's now time for a new teaching, it's now time for a new message. I don't know if I'm moved behind you. It's a hug. It's a hug of well job done, woo. A job well done, you've learned, you've done, you've grown, and they're honoring you, and they're saying you're now going to be having a new teaching, a new teacher that's going to come forward for you. You might feel like you've gone into a little bit of a dry spell, you might feel like you've gone into a little bit of a, am I out here on this boat all by myself? They're saying you're not, that you're learning how to work with a new teacher. It's kind of like when we were in high school, and we'd switch classes, and we'd have to learn how to manipulate that teacher. That's what's going on. You're going to learn how to work together and feel comfort in that and feel knowledge in that. Do you have a specific question? Did you come with?
Kinda.
Do you feel open to ask it?
Yeah, it's about love. I want to find.
Are you going to find love? Yes. Yeah. As you balance yourself, as you bring yourself into harmony, that's when we get receptive. Okay? We ask for it, we want it, but sometimes we forget to receive it. Know that you can embrace that and know that it is a part of you and that they are there for you. Yes, there is a person, there is a partner there for you. That you will have total and complete unconditional love between one another. A total trust relationship is there for you. Will you marry this person? They're saying probably not. Okay? Because of your independence, because of your strength, because of who it is you are. You don't tend to necessarily like other people in your space. They're saying, you kind of go like this. As they're standing beside you, they're going, that you tend to want that independence to stay strong. But yet you want the unconditional as well, and you want that companionship, and it's there for you. Okay? You'll probably really realize it's happened in about 6 months. You're going to stand back and